Alright guys, here I am. No AC. Customer thinks it's freon. It's a Weather King. It's an older unit. Doesn't sound like the compressor is running though. So I'm not gonna be too sure on it needing freon, refrigerant, R22, whatever we want to call it. It look like 5/16. I hear a weird noise. I think I got a blown cap. Deceiving. It looked like 5/16. You want me to check them both while here. Coil's not plugged. What we're gonna find is a swollen, puffy cap. That's my. Oop, forward. No, I gotta go. I'm betting on a blown cap. I don't know what you guys are betting on. I know a lot of guys I probably guess before I get to it, so it's an interesting sound. Blown cap, blown cap. What do we got? Blown cap, blown cap. Oh. Alright. Well, not gonna say blown cap yet. Hard to tell if it's swollen or anything. So, we go off. Meter. Get some wires. Doing a startup on a 10 and a 6 ton this morning. Oh, let's check the cap, but part of me thinks my compressor is where I should start. No switches inside for safeties. So that's my fan. Let's just quickly see continuity. I have continuity there, continuity here and here. So I don't have an open line there. Seems like everybody's mad. Well, not everybody. There's a few people upset my last video because 2-3. That can't be good. So bag capacitor and a lost screw. 1/8. Take these off. Should make sure and verify I don't have voltage. That's how I see it. People could be upset about whatever. I could say whatever. As Rodney pointed out, it's my vlog. I could say and do whatever I want here. And he's right. And I don't aim to be politically correct. I just do what I have to. I just fix HVAC units. And the people in this YouTube world want me to know who they are. Oh, they should reach out and say what's up. I know one side of this thing is 3. So we got a 540. Gotta love it. They all have the same amount of spades. Everybody freaks out. Discharged. It's all discharged. Open line, wrong test. 1.6, 6.5, 2.5. Okay, can I read what terminals or what? I'm gonna have to get this plastic out of my way. I think I got a bad cap. Hey. And I can't read anything out here. Do I have a wire brush in my bag? No. I had something here, so that says Herm. Okay, here is my compressor. It says nerd. It says I'm a friggin' nerd. That's what? No kidding. It says Herm. Did they put it on the side a little? Where's this one? Here's something. Okay. That one says C, and that leaves fans. So, well, it's supposed to be 40, and we got 2.6. I'm gonna get a new one and see what I could do. I'm also gonna check how hot that compressor might be. All right, so let's see. Need 40. 25, 35. Oop, broke. Then I have another good yellow wire. I thought I brought a few with me. Boom. Okay. Then from the 10 to the 5, 6. What's the difference in footprint? Big difference. So it's not going to fit there. Well, let's just see for testing, and then I'll see what I have to do. Here's all the wiring for testing. I'm going to clip this, get it out of my way. Okay. Here's this. If this works, I'll have to find somewhere else to move it though. So we got orange. Orange. I'll make a mountain bracket and probably stick it somewhere right here. Brown is the fan, was 5. And I'm missing a wire. Where's my purple? Purple. Always put to the biggest. 25. 45. So if they do, anything falls off. Okay. That compressor. Whew. Don't know if it's hot or not. Hot or not. Who remembers that site? Okay. The black one. Amps. Stand back and see what happens. Start, or will we not? There's the compressor. Came right on. So run for a few seconds. I have to figure out how to mount that. But 9 amps looks pretty good. Where's the data tag? Compressor amps. Full load amps here is 8, 14.4s full load amps. I'm at about 10, not even, 9.1. It's pretty good. So I'm nowhere near my full load amps here, which is good. I'm actually going to check refrigerant pressures before I do anything else, before I tell the customer. There we go. Don't feel like giving the customer a bunch of surprises. The coil actually looks pretty clean, strange. These things are used like 5 times a day almost. People freaking out. Learn your app. I don't need to learn anything. He needs to learn me. Even know, am I doing R22 or 410? What am I checking? This was, it needs freon. It needs freon. Whoa. Blinking good. Sure freon's gonna be good. I do not know if I got a TXV or if I have 410 or if I have an orifice or if it's R22 yet. I don't care. I'll find that out in a second once I get these things attached. Okay, let's get these things on really quickly. It's about 90 degrees right now. This one's on. They're both on. Okay, liquid. This is my suction. So somebody said I'm gonna have to sand. This is probably stuff that will need to be sanded up. Someone also said I could just do that. Spin it back and forth. Okay, and the iPad and the door. What do I have? What do I have? 410 or 22? 410 or 22? Or 22. I'm gonna bet this is a piston. So I'm not even gonna care. My pressures are good. Let it run for a few minutes, but my pressures look pretty good here. It's having the suction pressure. 81 is my suction pipe. Let's let it run, let's see what happens. And if it does, it's not going to need much. This is what we would call topping off back in the day. Because it would be like maybe like a quarter pound, half pound tops. But let's let it run. House is on the warmer side. I'm surprised the suction isn't so high. Condenser is pretty clear. New filter. They just put it on a couple days ago when the AC stopped. Alright, so everybody asking about scales. These numbers are the weight of the can. It's upside down. Fast R22 alternative is R22. Don't care what anybody says. Good. We're purged. Compressor's still running good. I use this measure quick thing again, but no info's going into it. Boom. Superheat's a little high, subcool, not that worried about. I mean, it's not going to need much. Look at my pressures. I just want to make my coil a little colder. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. I don't even have beer can cold yet on my suction pipe. No sweat, no nothing. Well, let's see what that shot does. Raise the suction a little bit. Superheat's about 35, rising. One, 2, 3, 2.5. Oh, my compressor sounds so much better now. I could probably leave it right here. Probably don't have to add any more. Back in the day, we closed topping off, and we would just do this on our maintenances. Not even charge for this. Let it operate because superheat came down. Suction pipe is still 73 though. I'm not going to stop it to mount the capacitor just yet. There we go. Superheat looks like it's starting to drop. I saw a downward motion. Suction pipe should also start to drop. So I didn't think it would need much. If I tried to do this leak search, I probably would never find it. This is probably people checking, slapping hoses on every year, checking pressures. It's probably all this is of the life of the system. And then superheat's down to 30. It's doing very well. Suction pipe 72.6. 2.5. I'm going to hit it with that 2-second rule. 1 second, 2 second, 3 second. Oops, I did 3 second instead of 2 second. Oops. But I'm done. That's the perfect charge now. As my suction line will start to slowly start to get colder now. And I know it's rising up a little bit, but that's because the cold liquid just hit it right there. Let it move through the system. There we go. I'm seeing the downward motion on the superheat and the suction line temp. Got success. We'll probably drop down to low 60s, if not like high 50s, the suction line temp. None of these things mean anything, so I refuse to put my system info in here. I just want to know my temperatures, superheat, subcool temperatures. I don't care about any of that other stuff. Amps are still good on my compressor. This thing's perfect. I'm not adding nothing else. Well, actually, what I should add is whatever's in that hose. Flip the tank. Close. And whatever's in that hose, let's suck it in. It's a good charge. Suction's going up again, but like I said, it just got smashed with some cold liquid. Where are we at with these? That looks good. I'm okay with 22 degrees of superheat. A lot better than when I started. Suction line 65, still a little bit warm, but this thing may actually have the TXV. Subcool is not sky high. Liquid line is still a little warm, but a lot of heat in the house it's rejecting. .6 21.7 superheat. I'm liking that. Liking it a lot. Suction pipe temp is coming down. Not fast, but it's coming down. Also depends on how long I want to stay here and watch this. Because as the house cools off, that suction line temp is going to cool off. So. .64 I like low 60s. And old R22 stuff. Alright, well, I gotta mount that up. Alright, so I put a little bit more than half a pound in this machine to achieve 19 degrees of superheat. Suction line is 62 degrees. Perfect. 61. So now I'm going to shut it off and mount that capacitor. But my pressures are good. I mean, look at them. Not even half a pound, but back in the day we would just call that topping off, and that would be a freebie. Unless that was the reason for the service call, but this isn't the reason for the service call. I mean, now look, we're at 60. 18, 17, 9. Can't complain. Let's turn this off. Okay. I'm almost out of band strap. Let's see. I guess right here I'll have to put it. The only place it'll fit. Unfortunately, the ground's in the way. And I don't think, actually, I think the casing would fit. I'm very close to a lug. Can't check your capacitor with it here. I go here, it's fine. Oh, turn that off. Now it's 94 outside. Humidity is low. Love not having 1/4-inch zippies. I mean, it's so much easier, especially because my 5/16 lost its magnet today. New coils right behind where I'm about to drill. Good. So let's start. Backwards. Okay. I'm gonna face it this way. Okay. Bring this in. Bring this around. Bring it behind some wire. Up higher, right there. Solid, it's going nowhere. That's what I'm talking about. Just like new. Everything off of here. Actually, I should have saved the final tests for the customer, but whatever. Turn it on. Get to it real fast. These are suction. It just came on. I'll start closing everything up. Give it time. Just while I'm closing up. And then this will be right where I want it. So I know what unit I worked on, added my file room. Screenshots I can show my customer. A lot better than the 40 superheat that I showed him before. And suction line that was 80. Save it so I can show my customer. For my file room.